Welcome to Madden NFL 26. Before you take your first snaps, stop by the accessibility settings. Tweak the game so it's the perfect experience for you, and hit continue when you're all set. Customize what your Madden experience will be. This is just a rough draft. You can come back and change these in the settings menu.
Should I get into Ultimate Team this year? That's the question. Should I get into Ultimate Team this year? That's the question.
Here are the Dolphins now as they're set to go on 1st and 10. They'll start here with Jackson. Pushing his way through. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
All right, let's get it. First game.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's Evan McPherson. Off we go here in Cincinnati. On the return, Malik Washington. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game. At the 30-yard line. Brings up second down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he will pick up a first down up to the 37-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
The first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw with a pass. Is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap to Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. He's got it. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On one, ready? From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here we go. Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Here we go. Gesicki, the man in motion. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead 40 yards. It was Tyrell Dodson that time on the Texans.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Middle of the middle, and he's got his man complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
11. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. Third down coming up.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10. Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
11, Thomas.
Now second down throw for Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive.
Here we go.
And here's third and 4. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And the Dolphins are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. A short gain up to the 20. Jamar Stewart there on the stop.
Jamar Stewart on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Second and 7. Once again, it's Achane. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Miami.
First down, Buccaneers.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit. And
the pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Chris Jenkins Jr. gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down. 2 minutes remaining. First half Cincinnati. In a moment. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Tua. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
And not the greatest of efforts there, as this one will land out of bounds.
Here we go.
No run here with Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Gun, gun.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. In the middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll find Andre Yoshivac. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. 2nd and goal.
Just set. Side.
Burrow. As he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now, Burrow. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come back with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
It's now
2nd and 10.
11, 11, 11, 11. Here we go, here we go. Side.
To throw is Burrow. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, like you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Brown. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Burrow now. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tua going to give this to Wright. He'll work forward for a couple. E.J. Hill shuts it down there.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Tua going to give it to Achane.
So it's supposed to feel, Madden. That's how it's supposed to feel. Like the fastest player faster than the linemen. Alright, let's try this up the middle there.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. The first one for Alexander Madison. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's a give to Achane. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Throwing on 3rd down. Tungo Bailoa. That's taken in by Achane.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with a 10. And he's going to have a Dolphins 1st down. They managed to convert. They'll keep the drive alive.
Yeah, sometimes these coaches want to overthink it. They want to dial up these super tricky plays and try to outthink themselves sometimes. And you find yourself here on 4th and real short. Something easy, something your guys have repped a million times. Win the battle up front and pick up a fresh set of downs.
He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And he'll take it on in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this 2nd half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the 3rd quarter?
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. On the ground, it's Brown. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm one, ready? Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball.
It is brought in the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. On is McPherson for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bengals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Washington now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Open man, Malik Washington. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. It's the 37-yard line.
check. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They come up for 2nd and 2. Now it's H.A. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
2 yards on the play. And the Dolphin first down.
He'll run. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Now it's Tua. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to go down. The pressure's too much. And that should wrap this one up. And they have to give it up on down. The defense can stop it twice more.
GG's, my boy.
So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots. Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway in Foxborough. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The tight end Henry here in motion. First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second down at the 42-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3. They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll throw with May. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction. To start this game.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Throwing here is May. Dancing to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson, 27 yards. And the Patriots march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up.
They're going to try and throw for it. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0.
Patriots 8, Dolphins 0.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Dwayne Eskridge. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Miami. Well, there you go. They gave up the score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
That went on the money to Bourne downfield. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's another Patriots.
The tight end Henry here in motion.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To the air, May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Antonio Gibson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Pats are able to extend their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
16, Dolphins 7.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40.
44. Ready.
Up the middle, Achane. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Anthony Jennings in that time defensively. But we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. That two is going to change things up. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Got an open man. It's Washington. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Miami.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Here's Tua. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
It's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
No sign of Tua departing. 4th down. They're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
You got that gimme shit going on with all the trick plays, and I doing the same thing over and over. Okay, bro.
Now Tua. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Achane gets it from the gun. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. There to stop him was Carlton Davis. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Steps away to his left. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. Sanders' kick is good, and the deficit trimmed to 6 now at 16-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to deal with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. They go play action now. May. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That win, a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Well, that return had all the trappings of really good scouting. You could tell that they thought they saw something on tape that they could take advantage of, and they dialed it up at just the right time to give them a great return.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Tua signaling to change things up. Off the play action. Tagovailoa gets this to Waller on the crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Patriots are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Setting up a screen for Stevenson. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13.
The tackle made back at the 13-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Bourne going to go in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with May. Throwing left side, it's complete. And now this is going to depend on the spine. And they say he's just short. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. On play action, here's Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 27 yards. And the Dolphins strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will put them on top here in the third. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. To throw, it's May. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They hold him only two there on the screen. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37.
Here's May. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Douglas, the man in motion. They're going on 4th down. May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for a Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll throw with May. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line.
Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Douglas, the man in motion. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Douglas, the man in motion. Throwing here is May. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. Douglas, the man in motion. Looking to throw. May. Out wide, and this is Henry with a catch. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line.
Patriots, 1st down.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
15-yard line.
To the air, May. Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Patriots answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. But plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown at the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
So now a big spot for the Pats as they'll go for 2.
The Patriots will
May going to try and throw for it. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball is going to come out to the 40. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 60 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Sanders on for the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Only 3 there on the screen. It's second down. Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Second and 6 coming up. Bourne going to go in motion left. Second and 6. They set up the screen for Stevenson. And Stevenson's going to have a Patriots first down as they get this up to the 45-yard line.
That's good for our Patriots. First down.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. First and 10. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. From the gun, it's Stevenson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
An important one here, no doubt. Third and 4. He'll lift to throw. That is caught. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Here's first down. They go play action now. May. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Play action. May. And this one's going to sail on him a bit, and it's incomplete. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here we go. This is fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. We say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Tua. This will be caught by Brown. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So it's the Patriots who will have first crack at it as we're back underway here in overtime. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had been. And he lost the football. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a test per play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
There's certainly fatigue on both sides of the football. 3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. Now a first throw here in overtime. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. From the shotgun, it's May. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks. Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
2nd and 14. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That's out to the flat for Gibson. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance, you got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
Well, he was caught by Douglas. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
No time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe, stand on my money, don't know my side.
Crazy, crazy, hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
To throw, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. A give for Stevenson, running right. And he stopped immediately there. Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up.
It's 3rd down and 6.
And they go play action with May. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
They'll try and throw for it with May. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Patriots.
Yeah. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Come up empty on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick 6, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tua to throw. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Carlton Davis speeds in for the sack on the quarter blitz.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. It's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. This defense making a huge play with that interception on the 2nd drive of overtime. So, Charles, there will be a 3rd drive of overtime. And remember, again, a field goal wins it.
And right now, the kicker is thinking hero in his head.
Kick your field goal and get out of here, man.
If it does happen, he's got to go back and congratulate the man who got the interception and set them up.
At this point now, a field goal would win it. They are in range. We'll see how they approach things on first down. They'll throw with May. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Here's May. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Looking to throw. May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Brandon, I'd go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only second down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for third. Have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it, guess what? It's third down. You still have the ball. You still have a chance to kick it.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away,
kick your field goal, nigga. Kick your field goal, nigga. Yeah. You who keep running the same play. Ice trash. Bro, you been on YouTube trying to figure out how to play this game. You trash. You trash. You trash. You trash. You trash. You trash. You trash.
Defense is going to let him think about it a little as they use their second time out here.
Yeah, trash. Trash. You been on YouTube learning plays. You been on YouTube trying to learn plays. You keep running the same thing. You trash. Trash.
Here in double overtime. A lot more was on the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory, so this one feels a little extra special.
It has to, right? There's always just a little more emphasis on games like this. Everyone talks about playing each game the exact same way, but you and I both know that is not true. Division rivals, you want to take care of business not just at home, but against a team that you really don't like very much, too.
So that'll do it for us.
Not just at home, but against a team that you really don't like very much, too. So that'll do it for us.
Alright, he changed this to kick though.
Well, Brock, it's another picturesque day of Florida sunshine here at Miami's Hard Rock Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Miami Dolphins. And Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Jukes one defender, and he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for him.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Hurts now from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. It's Caleb Kohu up to make that play. He finds Dotson left side. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. 63. Hey. Yeti.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Barkley. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Eskridge to return it. Things going well so far. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Caught by Washington, left side. He's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. 3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Adoree Jackson makes the play.
Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. First down, right with Barkley. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Here's another carry for Barkley. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Throw right side, caught by Smith. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Hurts yet again. Complete beyond the marker. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Throwing out to the left, cut! And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
That just stings. You got to be automatic from that distance. That is going to be a tough one for that sideline to absorb.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard.
First down. Here's Tua. Short pass brought in. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Tagovailoa on first down. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, you need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care. But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. First and 10 from the 41.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's first and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got second and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles bring the interception back.
Good luck, bro. I didn't even see you just now.
Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Kader Kohu.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Tagovailoa from his end zone. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down. It's a quality yardage on that play.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up first and 10. Up the middle they go with Madison. And he gets around 6 there. It's Reed Blankenship making the stop. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Going play action, Tagovailoa. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
21G.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Time now taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Back to throw it. This is complete to Waller. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive game, but a big one as they get the first.
At the 24-yard line.
Two and out from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Right here. 32 stay. All right, go ahead, go.
But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Big chain on the inside give. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
On the tackle. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Eagles' 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. He's back to throw. He beams one, deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down to the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
That's good for another Miami Dolphin. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Flush down now to his left. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a 4th-quarter lead. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some can do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Play action. Hurts has it. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. On 2nd down. Here's Barkley. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? It did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Now to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate. They doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction. How well the defense had that one covered.
He finds Brown right side. And they are sent off the field. He had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the stream, man. I'll be back later, probably around 8 o'clock. Until then, peace.